What is up, everybody? Digging Up Coal here. Welcome back to Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Last time, we did some stuff in Rogueport. We managed to get a sad bob-omb back to happy times on the ocean, and now we're on our way to the next place of the Crystal Star known as Keelhaul Key. So right now, we're just voyaging through the ocean on a very long journey to Keelhaul Key, which is surprising because land journey between areas takes no time at all. So, of course, spooky nighttime travels that have been highlighted. Guess what's going to happen? We're gonna be visited by multiple, I would say ghosts, but they look more like will-o'-the-wisps. So we've got these flaming things that are now haunting the ship and will break it down and kill us all. No, you don't actually die. The ship sinks and then you're shipwrecked. Somehow you floated and survived. Somehow. So this is Keelhaul Key. Now before we actually go on to where we're supposed to go, which is to the right, I think there's something over here. So if you explore the walls over here, which are here for a nondescript reason, you'll find this thing. So I normally don't go through text, so I won't. This guy is a whack-a-mole. You can actually hit him and he'll drop an item, but his head's so adorable. I can't do that. You can if you want, you monster. So in Keelhaul Key, they've actually set up a pretty nice civilization, but of course it's falling apart because Mr. Magnificent Hair is battling Mr. Eye Patch. Oh look, more flaming things. Am I specific? No. Does it matter? No. Okay, so there's actually a reason that Vivian is not very good for this chapter, which I didn't mention before now. These enemies, and they have a similar form. So the problem with these things is that they're made of fire. Fire heals them. You can't use Vivian against them. You also can't jump on them, so Yoshi, sorry. We do, however, have a new special ability known as Art Attack. You draw circles around the enemies with the left analog stick, and it'll do a ton of damage to them. Of course, it costs 4 star points, so it's not very good, but it's pretty alright. It's a quick way to get rid of enemies and your star points. So now we've got to go explore and find something, or find Admiral Bobbery. I love that past chapter 4, everything gets really hazy, even though I've played this chapter before. First of all, we've got new enemies here. These are variations on the bouncy things, of which the name I forget. This island has about 3 different variations on them. They can suck away your HP, FP, and I think some of them can suck away your coins, which is not at all fun. This chapter in and of itself is a wonderful chapter. It's beautifully designed. I love the jungle environment, and it's a really well done chapter. But I've got terrifying memories of this because this was the last thing I finished editing for Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door before everything went to poo-poo. I was so angry. Oh no, I think I lost to Mr. Softener because I challenged poison piranha plants. Was that an alliteration? I think so. So they got a ton of health, they can poison you, and they're not fun. Well, you can't jump on them either. They're actually pretty tough enemies to fight if you don't know what you're oh no. Oh good, we got a decent amount of XP. I don't know why they both look tired. The poison's gone. Oh, I did a stylish off a hammer. Okay, I think I've taken out pretty much every enemy down here, which is good because I struggle with this platforming segment. So I have a rule for chapters where I only ever have to fight an enemy once, or fight every instance of an enemy once. Sometimes I disobey that rule for the sake of getting through things without me wanting to rage quit, but that's very rare. With this chapter, I bring this up because, like chapter 4, there is a pretty heavy bit of backtracking. Mostly in the beginning. Like this area I'm in right now, you'll probably see about, you won't, but I'll probably see about 2-3 more times. Oh no, there's ghosts and stuff. Look at my enthusiastic reaction about this. Let the ghosts take out the guy with the next mouth scarf. Of course, they go after specifically Bobbery and no one else. No, you did not just do what I think you did you? Oh, okay. I thought they took me all the way back. Over here, we have coconuts. I'm going to recommend taking one of these. So what you're supposed to do now, I think, is go down this way because you're not gonna find Bobbery the other way. We're looking for Bobbery right now. Bobbery is having struggles against ghosties. So we're gonna try and do something about it. Now that we've taken the ghosts out, hit the tree because that seems like a good idea. I think we just killed Bobbery. Bobbery wants one last wish for the Chicola Cola because he's dying, you know. So the only place to get Chicola Cola is from, you guessed it, This guy. Flavio, yes, that's his name, is like, oh, I want something for it. This man's last dying wish, that's not good enough for me. So you have to trade an item. Give him the coconut. It's worth nothing. Then you get the Cola. Then you go all the way back. Don't you love backtracking? Isn't it just swell? Give Bobbery the Cola after chucking your controller and stop and just finishing playing for a while. So he has the Cola. He's asleep. He's awake now, and he'll become a party member, right? That's what we're doing now, right? Yes, Bobbery is a party member, and he can explode things. You know, that pretty much sums up Bobbery. Bobbery is our new, partner. Now, starting off, Bobbery is actually a pretty competent fighter. About as good as, Vivian is right now. Although I won't be using Bobbery quite yet. I may use it in the dungeon because it's equal stats for everything we have right now. When you upgrade Bobbery, Bobbery becomes the best partner in the game because Bobbery base stat is about as good as Vivian and Yoshi, or as I named him, Zale, already upgraded once. So when you get Bobbery, you gotta go all the way back to Flavio, and it'll be like, go with him. Everybody's like, get him out of here, please. We don't like him very much. So Flavio will join the party. Not for combat, of course, because Flavio is just the most useful. Yes. So the reason we had to get Flavio is because there's a puzzle over here. I didn't show this earlier because sequential order of things is not my style. Flavio, of course, will step back and do absolutely nothing. We don't know how to solve this. I believe you can interact with the skull over here. Shape of skull. You can place something. So, let's talk to you. Now, ask him for the skull gem. Place the skull in and read the song. What this is telling you is how to solve this. Was it 3 and then 4? I have to check again. And that will blow up this thing? Or push it back? No. This will bring the thing down so Bobbery can explode the pathway into the dungeon. So, on that note, we are going to end this episode of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Next time, we will make our way through the dungeon of Keelhaul Key to try and find the crystal star, a way out, and some pirate's treasure. So, hopefully you've all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next video. Ciao.